Should China pay the world what it has done? Almost around 20 million of people are sick because of the coronavirus, and world is paying a lot just because of China's negligence. And around uh, everywhere in the world, all the businesses are closed. Should China pay for that? Twitter is reacting really angrily, and people are reacting really hard on China. Should China pay for that? Washington Examiner posted, I would make China pay big time. Lindsey Graham says China should pay for the pandemic. The world, the whole world should send China the bill for coronavirus. That's somehow it's true. Another one is Josh Hawley. USA should do the same. Alien America. Japan set to pay its manufacturer to leave China. So Japan paid its manufacturer to leave China and do manufacturing in Japan. Another one, Twitter users say 90 new 77% blame China for coronavirus, including more than two-thirds, 67% of the Democrats. 71% American companies should pull back manufacturing in China. 69% support Trump's tougher trade policies with China. 54% say China should pay reparation. So it's a Washington Post. It's opinion. Opinion according to the coronavirus crisis is turning Americans in both parties against China. Pate Hegseth says this is insanity. We pay 15% of WHO budget and China pays 0.2%. Yet the WHO in the tank for communist China, because WHO is still uh, it's still supporting China. The US provides about 15% of the WHO annual budget, making it the highest contributor to the organization. By contrast, China provides only 0.2% of the budget. That's really too less actually, because China has the world's biggest population, and so it should pay the most because they are the one who are benefiting as well from WHO. Typical UN garbage. Not only should we defund the WHO, we should defund the entire anti-American UN. China must pay for the damages caused by coronavirus. Its standing with the international organizations should also be re-examined. Everyone is tweeting against China now, and they should. I am not blaming them. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I'm just presenting you the facts that China should pay or not. People are really feeling angry and furious about China because world is paying because of China. The chairman of Australia's Parliamentary Trade and Investment Committee, George Christensen MP, says if China doesn't pay compensation for the vast global consequences of its shocking behavior over the coronavirus, its assets should be confiscated. That's really hard, actually. But China is not accepting it at all. China is not at all saying that it is coronavirus is spreading just because of China. Same guy, Josh Hawley, says China should pay a price for coronavirus outbreak, which the Chinese Communist Party unleashed on the world with their corruption and incompetence. They should pay damages to the USA and the world. That's true because China did not tell the world that this pandemic is so deadly dangerous, because they knew in November 2019 and they still hide the world. They told the world in February, almost January and beginning of February, and WHO was asking the world about it WHO was asking even the China about it, and they were hiding the facts. So that's really bad of China, and people are really feeling furious about it. Saint Marsha Blackburn says, Golden Ji Chang, I agree, China committed a crime against the world and somehow it must pay. China should pay a financial cost for its coronavirus lies. China committed a crime against the world and somehow it must pay. The nationalinterest.org. That's a newspaper. Larry Elder Lips argue that people who were never slave owners should pay reparations to people who were never slaves. Why wouldn't Lips want China to pay reparations for something it actually did fail to promptly inform the world about the coronavirus, turning it into a pandemic? That's true actually, because China knew in advance what is going to happen, what is going on with themselves. China must pay Britain 351 billion in coronavirus damage. Report calls for UN to step in. Boris Johnson should pursue China for coronavirus compensation package worth 351 billion, according to a leading report into the global health crisis. That's express.uk.co.uk. That's a newspaper asking China should pay around 351 billion pound in coronavirus damages. Just for your information, Boris Johnson was recovered from corona yesterday and he was free to go from the ICU, but he cannot take up his duty yet. But he's out of danger, he's out of he's under observations, but he's out of the ICU. Japan is paying its companies to leave China, we already talked about it, and relocate production elsewhere as a part of stimulus deal in response to Chinese coronavirus. We should do the same. That's true actually, I support this. Well, I cannot say I support this, but yes, somehow people are feeling angry and they are deciding for themselves. Is someone ever going to mention that maybe China should pay for screwing up whole world, lying about it, covering it up, destroying the world economy, putting many millions out of work, destroying life and livelihoods, and just how they plan to repay anyone? So if you just see whole Twitter is just talking about China and it should pay. China owes 351 billion pound. We already talked about it. This is the newspaper cutting. Everyone is talking about China should pay, or even the even the news channels are talking about it. But China has already started its another strategy against it, and they have started defending it, and they said they have done nothing wrong. No proof shows that China did anything wrong in it, and they are just defending it that way. So for now, that's all. I will continue giving more proof about coronavirus and its spread, and let's find out who is guilty, who is doing wrongdoings, who is putting the world in this situation, who is the one who made everyone suffer, and world is paying the price for it. But there are few people who just did something wrong, and the world is paying the price for it. Let's stay safe, stay distanced from people, and hope you can survive. Thank you for watching Chacha with NK Sharma. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. Have a nice day.